Welcome to the video, everybody. The gang is all here doing a few more vintage dumpster diving finds from the thrift store. Been diving that thrift store since 2014. Last couple days the ladies have been cleaning up the store, I think is what they're doing. I don't think these are actual donations, so the value won't be very high because there's nothing in that store that's valuable or I would be buying it. Not anymore. But wanted to share with y'all. I'm having a cold. This stuff is great. If you need something different, I get it in the Walmart. We call it in our Walmart. At our Walmart, we have a Hispanic aisle. Anyway, it's twist of grapefruit. It's also in our Kroger. I generally like the one without any twists, but they didn't have any, so this is quite refreshing. Ice cold, bubbly, no sugar, and it hydrates you. It has a little bit of minerals. It is from Monterrey, Mexico. Even though you're not supposed to drink the water in Mexico, this water, if you ever have a hangover, which I don't, thank goodness, but or stomach bug, you seem to be thirsty all the time, diabetes, try some of that. It really gets into your cells. Okay, well, I am thankful for what I would love to hear from y'all, what y'all are thankful for today. I am thankful for just a million things in the wonderful Christmas break. It's been absolutely fantastic. I am feeling better, so even though I was sick, I'm having, when I'm at that dumpster and getting stuff, it's been so long. Tomorrow they're open again. Hopefully they'll do it again. They close at 2. And I hope I don't see hide or hair of my competition. It's just those 2 felons. That's about it. Everybody else is kind of hit and miss. So I am thankful for the finds, and I'm thankful for YouTube and all of y'all. And I've enjoyed conversing with y'all and looking for things for y'all. And just all of it is great. So if y'all want to add down there in the comments, please do. I know that many of y'all don't want to see dumpster diving finds because you're into jewelry, and I understand, so I'm going to put it in the title. But some people just like to see finds. This is cute. Doesn't have to be Easter, but it's Happy Easter, but that's very cute. The last video, I took some of that stuff and put it in a bag, and we will be just setting it in a small box out there by the recycle bin for others to, find treasures of their own. This is going to the park. It's a real solid one, but it's not anything I'm going to be selling. Sunflower wallpaper thing, pre-pasted border. Not sure yet on this. I'm just trying to be more open to what I need to be doing when I get blessings like this. It's staying organized and on top of things and getting things listed, and I have a real job, so right now I'm able to find things. Remember the all the little sewing machine lace things? Well, somebody was into lace. Now this is somewhat discolored in areas, but it is vintage is what it looks like to me. And I would imagine somebody would love to get a hold of some vintage lace, crafters. So here's this thing. I mean, look at it. Let's turn it this way. Doesn't have a year and all that, but this thing just looks vintage. It's all faded from the sun or something. Wherever the lace was is still lighter. So I'd like to get that, on Etsy, maybe just those 2. My goal is just to average about $7 a sale on average stuff. I know I'm not going to put that on there and make $22. Now, if I have a decent piece of jewelry, I'm a little bit pricey on Etsy because it's buying the jewelry jars. But I was talking to a lady. If you see things, let me know. If you want to get 4 or 5 things, I'll get on there and lower the price and we'll do something. It's like a little flower with a tea light candle dish. This is probably going to go down to the little bottle place. My Little Monster. Your picture first. Your picture here or something. 2015. See, they have prices. This stuff, I think they're just going through and getting rid of. Because it's a slow time of year. There's not a lot of donations. And the mean manager's gone. And the nice one, I don't know. She probably needs help cleaning up. That's cute. Brand new Christmas ribbon. Oh yeah, this thing here, it's beat up. It is a print. It says Police Band Changing the Guard, Nassau, Bahamas by John Lodi. It's in not good condition. You know, a little souvenir. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. I'll probably put it down there. It's not gonna be anything I don't think I can sell, but I'll look. You never know, it might be vintage and somebody wants it. This I thought was cool. It doesn't have a cover on it. And, oh, there he is. Wait, where did he go? It's like a painting instructor. Here's his name, Bill Huffaker. And this is the Hill Country. So, it tells you what colors to paint. This picture of the Hill Country. Beautiful. That would be Texas. And then in Texas we have dogwoods, lilacs, petunias, wild primrose. He's got a book list. What is the year? I don't know the year right now. I'm guessing 90s. Pines, Pine Tree Home. It's a bird in a pine tree. Weird looking bird. It's blue bonnets have got to be in here. Is this blue bonnets? Pick of the spring. Flower market. I mean, it's really nice. There's a picture of him, and I'm trying to get to that. There he is. About myself. Well, I kind of want to read this, if y'all don't mind. We didn't do our devotional, have we? I was born at Toccoa, Texas, moving to Lubbock County with my family while in the 2nd grade of school. I attended Friendship School at Wolfforth, Texas. After graduation, I went to work for a floral shop in Lubbock until I was drafted into the Army. After my discharge for the service, I brought my first floral shop and was in the floral business for 15 years. This has influenced my painting because after working with and arranging flowers for so many years, I am comfortable painting florals, my favorite subject being the rose. When I left the floral profession, I went to work for R&S Supply Company of Amarillo, Texas, an art and craft distributor for whom I have called on the West Texas area for the past 18 years. I have been married to my wife, Joyce, for 32 years, and she has been a wonderful helpmate. We have 2 sons, Doyle and Douglas, and a terrific grandson, Keith Douglas. In 1984, Sue Shawee published my first book, Roses Are For Everyone, and there's our dates. And in 1985, my second book, Baskets and Blossoms, was published. Both of these books are of floral painting methods. In this book, Nature's Beauty, so this is Nature's Beauty. I have included a few lessons of other subjects, but since flowers are a big part of Nature's Beauty, there are also a lot of florals. I teach one-day floral workshops throughout my territory, and although I paint other subjects, I only teach floral classes. I have had classes with the following teachers: Jeannie Lewis, Ann Harris, Georgia Bartlett, and J.D. Keel. So that is cool. I love that. And regretfully, I'm remembering that I left a bunch of these in there. There was a whole stack flat at the bottom, and then I just got that feeling I got to get out of here because I had to use the grabber and just get one at a time, and the grabber's not a very good one. I used to have a grabber that could just grab. Anyway, Candle Magic, I believe this is 1994. So we have a lot of little crafting, vintage crafting. Put it this way maybe. crafting things, candle making, simplified. Oh, look. Cute. I would love to. I remember that craze, but there's no way I'd be doing it now, breathing in that wax, you know. But I remember going on a vacation when my dad took us to Montana, and I was in, gosh, 7th, 8th, 9th grade, and we lived in a trailer next to a little, I'm going to say a little hippie lady, and we went to the river with Mom and my brother and her kids and all, and she dug a hole and poured wax in it and made a candle, and when she pulled it up, it was this sand candle, and I was like so amazed. I had never seen anything like that. Easy to paint clothing. So we all like candles. I still keep them. I don't burn them because of my breathing, but I keep them out in the shed and in the house in case. You never know. And I've talked about how important candles were in our history and how people could not afford candles. And I don't know, there's a whole tax on candles or whatever. There's a lot of history on candles. So I've always, when I find them, I don't want to throw them away. I usually, you know, get them distributed or keep them. Of course, you saw that I used them in the luminaries on Christmas Eve. Some more candles. So this is a good theme. I could lump all this together. Classroom Classics. Cross stitch. Pretty. This is from 1992. Maybe tomorrow I can get those because the trash didn't come. Nobody else is going to dig this out. There's another one. At least I don't think they will. Families go over there for clothes and stuff. I mean, the dumpster's empty every day. The people go at night. Some of them make a huge mess. They steal any donations and rip them up. And I used to think, oh, we're going to get a camera out here. We're going to get this thing shut down. But I have weathered it. And it may be turning back to better again. These are cute. I'm trying to see we're going to have a devotional. What is this? Walmart. 1988. All right, so that's those. Which bell, Angelica? Which bell? Big bell? Let's see. Little bell? Both dumpster dives, of course. Okay, let me get, at the top of our list, I have a stack of Get Well cards I just grabbed out of the dumpster. Here's today's. Oh, sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Get plenty of rest and feel better soon. Let me see which one we're going to do. About 2005. Are we the 27th? I hope we're the 27th. If not, we're just going to read the 27th. Going to jump up to 2005. There in the presence of the Lord your God, you and your family shall eat and shall rejoice in everything you have put your hand to, because the Lord your God has blessed you. Deuteronomy. Gotta wet my whistle. Does anyone else have something to share? Sean Bates, the best man, angled the microphone towards the tables where 150 faces, softened by candlelight and glorious fall color flowers, remained silent after his moving toast to our son John and his bride Courtney. I think I do, I said quietly. He handed me the mic as I rose. Around the dance floor, I saw husband and sons, Peter safe from Afghanistan and David just home from Iraq, Tom newly married himself, and our new daughters, Maddie and Susan. There sat brother and nieces and nephews, cousins on both sides, friends I'd known for 30 years, and some I'd known just 30 months. There were Courtney's parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brother, friends, neighbors. Oh, if only I could stop it all right here, all of us safe and whole and together, laughing, dancing, and rejoicing. I want to tell you a John story that I think is for all of us here tonight. I began. One Christmas, when he was about 7, Bill and I noticed John wandering from room to room where his brothers were playing and his grandmother and great aunt were dozing. Then he found his dad and tugged us into the kitchen. In his wonderfully earnest way, he looked up at us, paused, and said slowly and succinctly, "This house is full of people I love." Tonight, I think we can all say, "This house is full of people I love." I leaned over and kissed my newest daughter. Roberta Rogers, giver of family and friends, helped me to stop in the frantic pace of the holidays, and thank you for a moment full of people I love. Okay. Thank y'all for being with us. God bless. See y'all next time.